Listen, I've been following law of attraction principles for a little over half my life. And the older I get, the more I think I might have to break up with it. Or at least break up with a version of it that has me filing a report with myself every single time my life didn't go according to plan. Let me explain. Hello there, lovelies. Welcome or welcome back to Noelle Off the Clock. So let's talk about me outthinking the universe, okay? Here is the backstory. I started this whole spiritual journey at around 25. I went all the way in. Neville Goddard, Abraham Hicks, Ernest Holmes, who I found by way of Louise Hay. If it had a workbook, a meditation, or a white man on the stage telling me that my thoughts were creating my reality, I was there. Front row, notebook open, highlighter uncapped. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it didn't do anything. It changed my entire life. So I'm not taking the piss out on it. I can point to real things that I attracted, opportunities, people, rooms that I had no business being in, that I somehow just kind of sauntered into, right? And for a long stretch, I felt like I found the cheat code because my affirmation was everything's always working out for me. I always get what I want. So far, so good. But here's where it turned. The second something didn't go my way, I turned on myself, not on the situation, on me. Why did I attract this? What was I subconsciously thinking? What was my subconscious whispering when I wasn't paying attention? Was I not positive enough? Did I let that one doubt slip in? Now it ruined the whole batch. I should have had the faith of a mustard seed. And it got so detailed, y'all. I couldn't hold a worried thought without panicking that one worried thought was now my new reality. That was going to be my future. Then I was told, well, it won't be if you pray this way, not that one. I was supposed to feel the feeling, but not need the thing, but also really believe that I already had the thing, but then not be too attached to the thing. Why aren't my affirmations working? Maybe I'm saying them wrong. Maybe I'm saying them at the wrong time of day, and on and on and on and on. And it stopped being my spiritual practice and became a little bit of a neuroses. Not everybody is like this, but the older I got, the more anxious I got. Thank you, perimenopause. So it became like this full-time job, an unpaid one, with a very mean supervisor, me. So then recently it came to a head. So I've been looking for the right role for me. I am in corporate leadership, and it's just not showing up on my timeline. So of course, my brain, my little exhausted manifesting brain went straight to, well, Noelle, what are you doing wrong? Couldn't be the market. Couldn't be tech laying people off. What are you doing wrong? And then it kept going because if I'm creating my reality, maybe this whole thing is a simulation. And if it's a simulation, why can't I just make the rules and create my own game? And then because anxiety likes to run away with me sometimes, maybe we're in the egg theory. Yeah. Am I actually the only one in the universe and every person I know is just a reflection of me sent to teach me something? What? Picture me, 50 years old. I'm grown and I'm lying in bed at night trying to decode whether my own sister is a real person or a spiritual lesson who just loves wine. That's how she's showing me. So finally, I stopped and out loud, I think I said, I am so tired because I was. I am. It's too much. Spirituality is supposed to give you peace. Mine had me running forensics on my own thoughts at 2 a.m. So I made a decision, and here it is. And it is life changing. And I want to share it with you. I decided to just be. This is my new theology, and it is very simple. If the law of attraction is always working, I don't have to white knuckle it. If it's always on, like gravity, then I can relax and let it do its thing. I don't have to supervise gravity. Although entering perimenopause, I might want to start practicing it. But I don't have to stand over my coffee table making sure that it stays on the floor. It just works. And I know that. So maybe the most powerful spiritual move is to be still and know. Let's just take my hands off the wheel. Trust that the thing that I asked for is already handled. My job, the only job that I have is to stay grateful and desire stuff. And let me be clear about what I mean about gratitude, because gratitude, it gets flattened kind of into a hashtag. And I'm not trying to tell you spiritually bypass your life or your circumstance. If something horrific is popping up, you can't just pretend that you're fine. Be honest about your circumstances or whatever it is. Name the hard thing. And then in the same breath, you can be grateful for what you actually have. Both things can be true. The struggle is real and the blessing is real. You don't have to pick. And that alone took like 40 pounds off of my chest and freed up a lot of space in here. Right. So I want to share a few other things that I'm practicing now. And you can think of these as your relax into your life starter pack. All right. So number one, and this is Law of Attraction 101. We all know this, is to release the how. But it's a big one because the older I got and the less I was getting what I wanted, I forgot. And I was like, well, my job is to figure out exactly how my good was going to arrive. The role, the offer, the path, the followers, whatever, all mapped out. But the how is not my department. My department is wanting it and being open to it. The universe, God, source, whatever feels right coming from your face, that part handles logistics. So when my brain starts drafting my PowerPoint presentation, the detailed delivery plan, I literally stop and say, not my job. And I let it go. Oh, that feels good. You would be amazed at how much room it opens up when you stop trying to be the project manager of the entire cosmos. I have control issues, y'all. Okay. Number two, come back to right now. So much of my anxiety lives in a future that has not happened yet, and a past that I can't freaking change. And none of it is here. The only place my actual life is happening is in the moment. The microphone in my hand, the light coming through the window, the breath that I'm taking right now. When I drop into the present, the spiral has nothing to grab onto. The present moment is the one place the mean supervisor cannot follow me. So I keep coming back to it on purpose over and over. All right, number three, I fired the auditor. I gave myself permission to stop inspecting every thought. I am a human being. I have thoughts. Some of them are bad. Some of them are negative. Some of them are damn right nasty. And one worried thought is not going to undo your entire life. You are allowed to have a flat day. We are allowed to be cranky pants and still be on our spiritual path. And the constant self surveillance, that's not spirituality, it's just fear. And fear is a very low frequency. And frankly, the crap gives me a bellyache. So I'm going to let it go. I talk to myself the way I would talk to a friend that I love. A little snark, a lot of patience, a whole lot of grace. All right. My last one, get good at receiving. And right now, I'm going to tell all you pots that I am kettle. Most of us are excellent at wanting and terrible at allowing. We ask and then we flinch when it shows up, or we talk ourselves out of deserving it, like our mere existence isn't enough. So practice saying thank you and meaning it. Practice letting good things land. Let yourself be a person who receives, not just who chases. I have a leadership podcast called We Lead Anyway. It's been growing over the past few months. It's going great, but I haven't done anything to promote it. And I've been wanting to get it out a little bit more and get some visibility. And I randomly had a network reach out to me and asked if I'm interested in being a part of the network and all of the benefits that come along with it and the path to monetization. Exactly what I wanted. Had the phone call with the founder. and it was amazing. And, the agreement is in my inbox, and I haven't signed it yet. Why? It's what I asked for. So I too have to work on getting better at receiving. So after starting at 25 and 25 years later, this is where I've landed. I'm old enough now where I should be enjoying my life, not berating myself for the thoughts that I have. I need to use my mental capacity to kick perimenopause in the tail and imagine what being a grandma is going to be like, not fighting with my thoughts. All right. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not throwing out anything that I've learned. Neville and Abraham and God, they have given me a lot, and I am so grateful. But I am done treating my spiritual life like a final test that I might fail. And then if I fail the test, I won't get what I want. I'm done auditing my own mind at midnight. I'm done asking if my sister is real because she is, and she buys me gifts. So I'm just going to choose to be grateful. I'm going to choose to be present and open. And I'm going to trust that what is mine is already on its way, even if I can't see it right now. And I am so much more relaxed. If you have been exhausting yourself trying to think your way into a perfect life, this is your permission slip to put the pen down. Put it down. The universe can take it from here. Okay, that is it for me today. That's the whole sermon. I just wanted to share those things with you. If this hit something for you, if it struck a chord, do me a favor and let me know. I don't want to feel like I'm the only one. Like it, share it with a friend who has more crystals and tarot cards than they do actual scent. It's me. And then come sit with me again next time. All right, y'all. We're clocking out. Have a beautiful day. Peace.